This week's lesson focuses on the ministering efforts of Alma and Amulek to the members of the Lord's Church who were shunned by the more affluent members simply because the apparel that they were wearing, along with their economic status, was not as great as the main body of believers. We read in the Book of Mormon in Alma, chapter 33, verse 2, Alma said unto them, Behold, ye have said that you could not worship your God because you are cast out of your synagogues. But behold, I say unto you, if ye suppose that you cannot worship God, ye do greatly err, and you ought to search the Scriptures. And if ye suppose that they have taught you this, you do not understand them. Now, does this verse have any application today in our lives? Well, placing aside for the moment the temporal things, our cars, jobs, homes, I think the verse comes into its own under the current global pandemic and the decision by the brethren to temporarily suspend our Sabbath day worship in the chapels. You see, there may be some in our stake who feel that we're not truly worshiping our Father in heaven on the Sabbath if we're not in the house of the Lord. Well, remember what Alma had said in verses 3 through 6. He said, Do you remember to have read what Zenos the prophet of old has said concerning prayer or worship? For he said, Thou art merciful, O God, for thou hast heard my prayer even when I was in the wilderness. Yea, thou wast merciful when I prayed concerning those who were mine enemies, and thou didst turn them to me. Yea, O God, and thou wast merciful unto me when I did cry unto thee in my field, when I did cry unto thee in my prayer, and thou didst hear me. And again, O God, when I did turn to my house, thou didst hear me in my prayer. The first presidency and quorum of the 12 apostles had provided a way, long before this pandemic, for the saints to gather, to meet, to worship as families. The home-centered, church-supported gospel study program is an inspired, God-given gift to this people. The privilege to have the sacrament administered in our homes, either by our own family members who hold the priesthood, or by the brethren of the stake who hold the priesthood, is truly an opportunity to turn our homes into the houses of the Lord that they are meant to be.